To me, Silverado EV is the best electric truck on the market. The price is coming down faster than the price of the Cybertruck coming down. I think it looks great, by the way, on top of that. None of them caught on fire. None of them had any major recalls. Nobody had a bad review about it. This is what triggered me to kick Sandy Monroe out of my channel. Wayne is asking me to predict the future. All right, two questions here. Let's talk about the Silverado EV. Do you have any concerns about a cheaper Silverado EV and its reliability? Here's the thing. Silverado EV is the most important thing for GM, right? This is their most sold vehicle. Their reliability is going to continue to be as what it's been, which is not the best, right? But not the worst either. Reliability of electric vehicles are just generally better, right? The motors, the batteries, the less moving parts, just the less parts, there's no transmission. Overall, should be okay. However, I would be a fool if I would tell you that, yeah, it's going to be really reliable. Almost every model of even gas cars, they come out with it and we don't know until like 5 years down the line. And then by the time we know, we're like, oh, well, Toyota Camry did really good with reliability. It doesn't mean that the next generation of Toyota Camry is going to have the same reliability. Different people running it, different manufacturers that they now deal with, different designers, different even factories sometimes, So unfortunately, it's one of the reliability is one of those things that you can only kind of talk about in the past and almost never in the future. So now Silverado EV coming out for $60,000. That's awesome, right? To me, Silverado EV is the best electric truck on the market. I love the Hummer EV. By the way, just saw one here in Bangkok in a showroom. This is my first Hummer EV that I've seen here in Bangkok. So I love Hummer EV, but it's not really a worker's truck, right? As far as like a truck is concerned, Silverado EV, is by far in almost every spec better than any other electric pickup truck right now. So the fact that the price is finally going down, they're making more and more of them because, they started with just selling it to the fleets. Now they're actually selling it to the public. The price is going down because they started at 100,000. The price is coming down faster than the price of the Cybertruck coming down. I think it looks great, by the way, on top of that. Not that we really care what trucks look like, but it looks pretty good. And I haven't heard any negative stories about it. None of them caught on fire. None of them had any major recalls. Nobody had a bad review about it. So overall, and I said it a long time ago. As a matter of fact, this is one of the reasons, this is what triggered me to kick Sandy Monroe out of my channel. Because remember, Sandy Monroe was my weekly guest, is when he said that Ford F-150 Lightning was a much better pickup truck. And this is when they just came out with unveilings. There was no actual trucks. And one of the things he said, it was cheaper, which was not true. The price was exactly the same. And then I realized, whoa, Sandy, like this is not an information that you need to be a specialist in. You just need to see press releases and compare specs. What made him say those things that are not even true? So that was kind of beginning of the end of Sandy being on my channel, but it's the Silverado EV from the very beginning. As soon as I saw the specs, and now that actually got more than 400 miles of EV range, it's literally, I believe, top 3 EVs with the longest range on the market. And out of all vehicles, passenger vehicles, it's the pickup trucks that need the longest range, right? Because if you want to use a pickup truck as a pickup truck, whether you put a load in it or you have a trailer, you haul stuff, that range falls by half, right? Go off-roading, all of that stuff. So the range is the most important thing, I would say, in an electric pickup truck right now. And over 400 miles, to me, it's like barely acceptable, but it's definitely by far the winner in that category. So Silverado EV, I think GM's got, as a matter of fact, GM has been kicking butt GM has been really kicking butt this year, and it looks like they're being rewarded finally. Very slow, but yeah. And I think the Silverado EV is going to be a great seller. But the time will tell, and what time will definitely is the only way how we can tell the reliability of the Silverado EV.